All right, I want to give you an update on a scary few moments up on Capitol Hill earlier today. Congresswoman Virginia Foxx from North Carolina fell down the grand staircase. She needed medical treatment. We understand she's doing just fine now. The Congresswoman writing this on her X account. Thank you to everyone for your prayers. Just a few small cuts and I'm doing just fine. I'm a mountain woman, and we're tougher than a $2 steak. So there you go. Great lady there, Congresswoman Virginia Foxx. Well, joining me now from Capitol Hill is Republican Congressman Mike Flood from the great state of Nebraska. Congressman, good to have you with us.
Well, thank you so much for having me on. And you're right, Virginia Foxx is one tough lady. I fear for the steps.
Yeah, well said, Congressman. So look, good news here. It was a little dicey in the vote today, but it looks like everybody is on the same page. That's what it looks like. So is that true? Is everybody on the same page within the Republican caucus?
Well, I tell you what, to be able to walk out of that chamber and have basically one vote for Speaker, when we had 15 after Kevin McCarthy was removed, and I think 5 when we were electing Kevin McCarthy the first time, I think that says something about the difference. Today we have Donald Trump in the White House. We have more of a unified Republican conference. And as a member of the Main Street Caucus, I can tell you, because of everything we went through the last 2 years, our lines of communication into the House Freedom Caucus are good. People like Chip Roy, Andy Harris, they want to get to yes. They want this to work. They want everybody in our conference to be on the same team. And although there was a hiccup, it wasn't anything more than that. And I think we can go to bed tonight excited about the future under President Trump and what the House and the Senate can accomplish.
You mentioned Main Street, and a lot of people are really concerned right now after what happened in New Orleans and Las Vegas. Yesterday on Interstate 85 near Greenville, South Carolina, you had a Muslim man wanted by ICE, by the way, who threatened to blow up the interstate. That turned out to be a fake story. But the concern, Congressman, is that there are a lot of bad actors out there, and I'm wondering what you are hearing. What information can you share with us about the dangers lurking out there?
Well, I can tell you this, like at the end of the day, as it relates to Washington, D.C., as we prepare to certify the election on Monday, I have 100% confidence in the U.S. Capitol Police, the Secret Service, all the different federal and state agencies that are going to be working together to make sure that Washington, D.C. is safe. I will tell you, as I got on the plane in Omaha to come out to Washington, D.C., for the first time in my service in Congress, my wife said, please be careful after that New Orleans incident. And I think situations like that in New Orleans or Las Vegas or even the threat in South Carolina just make us think twice about how many dangerous people are out there and how many people are out there that crossed our border and we don't know anything about, that might have affiliations to ISIS or some terrorist organization that wants to hurt Americans. And I think with Donald Trump coming in, the process of reconciliation, closing that border, we don't know how good it can be. When we know who's coming into this country and going out of this country, we are going to improve safety for everybody. And I know every situation is isolated and you can't compare one to the other. But, you know, situations like what happened in New Orleans makes you think, okay, that guy was from Texas, he was from Houston. Who's in the country that we don't know about that has those same feelings and has been cultivated by a foreign entity or a foreign terrorist organization? It just makes you think twice. I have complete confidence that everything's going to go well on Monday because the U.S. Capitol Police has done everything in their power to make this a much different situation than it was a couple of years ago.
All right. Well, Congressman, we're going to leave it there. Thank you again.